Hello Luigi fans, and welcome to my new Super Luigi U playthrough of World 5, Soda Jungle. Let's get started. Okay, so unless you take a shortcut to one of the later worlds, you have an airship stage that pops up right after World 4, and so this is it right here. This one will be very reminiscent of Super Mario Bros. 3 for fans of that game. And they have brought these airship levels back in most of the modern Mario games, and they're fun. I like the, or actually I don't tend to like auto-scrolling levels, but these are cool. I had a little trouble with the bolts on those rails there. For some reason I kept slipping off, and I don't know, I'm sure it's just me, but they seem a little less forgiving than they do in some of the other games, so you just gotta be really careful. There's kind of those big guys throwing the or actually just ground pounding, and if they catch you while you're standing, you will get stunned and fall to your death, unfortunately. So just be careful and make sure you jump in the air whenever they're about to do that, because if you're standing on those bolts, like I said, you will fall. So make your way over here. And I kind of waste a little time over here just seeing if there might be any secrets. And there is just the ice flower if you need it. Go ahead and head on in the pipe. I believe Bowser Jr. is in here. So here he is in his little getup that you'll remember from Super Mario World on the Super NES. And this battle takes me a little longer than I'd like. You are just supposed to guide those torpedoes into Bowser Jr. And unfortunately I do a couple of those where the torpedoes hit each other instead of hitting his ship. And I think I get a couple hits here. And once he does get hit, he will go off screen, and then there will be these bullet bill-like torpedoes that will fire out of the various pipes that appear. So he gets hit there for the first time. Gets mad and fires these at you, and they will kind of change course like that. And I just make a mistake there, and I get hit. So he will do his torpedo thing again, and I think on the next two I do okay, and the torpedo hits him. So my apologies for this taking a bit of a long time. Thankfully you can't get hurt after he gets hit by the torpedo as he's bouncing around, so Nintendo was a little merciful there. Avoid these guys. And here he goes, one more round. You'd think they'd make a Mario boss that took more than 3 hits, but that seems to be the way of things. There we go. And he's done. And it plays a cutscene that stretches us out for another minute or so, but I'm just going to go ahead and cut it right here. And moving on to the first stage of Soda Jungle. It's cool, the giant Koopas. The nice thing is, this world is pretty difficult. I kind of had some flashbacks to New Super Mario Bros. U, and the thing that makes these levels hard is the insta-death swamp at the bottom. So no matter how many power-ups you have, you will die if you touch it. So you gotta be very careful. So there, as you saw, just hit the shell, the Koopa shell, to activate that vine. Hit him. Take out those blocks, and the nice thing about Koopa shells is they will collect star coins for you. So if there's a coin that I was really messed up there, if you get hit, you can't break those bricks to get the star coin. So go ahead and get a fire flower. Gives you an extra hit if you need it. Swing across. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, these stages can be pretty tough just because of the swamp. And there again, the shell will get the coin for you. And I'm just kind of being a little like I need the 1-up. So that's it for the first stage. Heading on out of this and moving on to the second one, Dancing Blocks, Poison Swamp. This is new, and I'm fairly positive this type of gameplay mechanic wasn't in the new Super Mario Bros. U, and so this really kind of threw me off. And it's pretty cool. The key is to get that the flying suit. Otherwise, this stage is pretty darn difficult, but this is a bit of a insurance policy. See, there's a pipe down there. I don't know where it leads, and I'm guessing you can get down there with clever use of the suit you have right now. But I haven't been able to get it. So here, kind of stand right there, and you'll get it as it pulls you over. And you can get stuck under those, so just be very careful. That happened to me a couple times. And it takes you to the end. So that's a cool level that is something new to this series. So I think the level designers had a fun time making up some of these that added new variety in the game. And the brambles. So here you can bounce and get your red coins. Get a fire flower. And this takes a little tricky timing to land on him and hit that P-switch. So right there. Hit that, get your coins, and you want to hurry through here while those walls are coins so you can get your star coin. And I make a little bit of a mistake right there. Jump in here, get the second one. Moving on. And then this here, yeah, just takes a little bit of timing to get past, and I might get hit by him again, but just wait till the one on the bottom has come over, and then he'll move to the right, and then you can run and slide under the block, get that star coin, and jump out. And I get hit again. And that pretty much does it for the end of the level. Just bounce on these guys kind of carefully. Ah, just missed the one up. Okay, moving on to the next stage. Stone Snake Tower. Boom, boom once again. And as soon as I saw the snake platform, I really don't like these levels. Again, just because the pacing is controlled by that, and it can move in some pretty tricky ways. So there was the first star coin, kind of messed up. And just watch out for those rolling guys. And then over here, go past that and hit the P-switch. And that will turn those blocks into coins so you can get the second one. I'm going to do a little quick edit here, just so you can see it all in one go. And this is where I get the third coin, and it's hidden in that wall. And be very quick here, because you can fall if you're not quick enough about beating the snake up. Go ahead and head in and fight Boom Boom. And on this one, he just gets, I think, twice his size, so he's a little bigger, but basically his attacks remain the same. So he'll jump on him, and then like before, you can just wait till he shakes his head and jump on his head 2 more times before he gets to attack you anymore. When will he learn? Okay, so that takes care of the tower. Save your game. And then moving on to Boo's favorite haunt. Which is another ghost house, and this has a secret exit, which I will show you, since that's where the third star coin is located. There's the first one up there, kind of floating in the shadows a bit. Right. I already had the suit, so I don't really need that, but I'll take some points. Oops. And I believe on this one I don't go to the secret exit. So go here, jump over that, get your second coin. And then as soon as you get past these spinning boos, you'll see kind of that obscured spot there. That's the door. This will take you to the normal exit. So run to the right, finish off the level. I think I waste some time here trying to hit it up the optimal time. I miss it there. Jump on top. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay. Hit that. Jump on it, and I could just do a triple jump or whatever to hit the top, but that's okay. Started to run out of things to say. Only halfway done with this video. Alright. So heading back in, I kind of cut to near the end of the level, and right there is where the door would be, but if you float over here with the flying suit, you'll get to the other door and the third coin. And this will take you to the secret entrance and allow you to move on in the world. If you go just through the regular exit, it will circle you back and won't let you go down into the graveyard. Alright. So Painted Pipeworks, World 4. This is the very famous Van Gogh level of the game. This is what Nintendo used quite a bit in their advertising of this game. And at first I thought more levels would have a kind of painterly, artistic look like this, but most of them are just sort of cartoony and traditional. They still look great. As I've said before, the background art and 3D models in this game are fantastic, so no complaints. But this is a really neat take, and it shows, you know, what Nintendo's capable of when you know, they let their imaginations run a little wild and use the influences of famous artists. And I accidentally get hit there. But grab that coin, and up there is another secret entrance or exit that you can take to move on in this world. Since I already did it in the ghost house, you don't really have to do it here, but for the sake of this video, I'll go ahead and show you how to do it. So just wait for that blue pipe to swing back. And if you have the propeller or the flying suit, it makes it much easier, but you can just jump on the blue pipe and head up the red one. And this is great, you know, little Luigi artist studio. Hop on over, and there you go. So that'll give you the two paths that lead down into the graveyard area where the hidden boos will block you from moving on. There's also a mushroom house, but I'm going to skip all that. So heading over to the 5th stage. Head on down the pipe. There is also a secret exit in this level as well. This world is full of them, which is really nice. There's a lot to do and discover. So head under here, get your first coin. Swim on up here. You grab an item out of there, their ice flower. You can freeze those fish in case they become a nuisance. They're pretty easy to avoid. Swim up here, and the second coin will be on the left side. And once you grab that coin, let's get past these guys. Through here, and yes, come on. Oh, I'm wasting all this time with the fish. Grab the coin, that statue will start to fall, and when it does, head up right past it, and you'll find a hidden area that takes you up a pipe instead of going to the right. And this is a cool little giant pixel art Luigi, and there's your third star coin. And this pipe will take you out to the exit. Couple quick jumps. Get your one up. And moving on. And so the other exit is found right here, and if you just kind of hang out in the opening area for a while, that statue there will eventually move and let you into this area. And I can't seem to jump up this. There we go. Head on over here. A few more coins. They kind of stare at you ominously. There's the exit. hit the top of the flag, get another 1-up, and move on to the next one. Okay, Sumo Bro Bridge. This one, I remember giving me a great deal of trouble. For some reason, I was either just impatient. See, I get hit right there, or yeah, I don't know. For some reason, just I get into these patterns and I make the same mistakes over and over. I get frustrated and yeah, I die over and over. And at times like those, I really should stop and take a break and then revisit it later. But that's okay. So getting down this pipe to get the second star coin, that takes a little bit of tricky timing to get past that Sumo Bro. But go in there and come out. And the third one, after this block, is hidden. Not really hidden, but I think it's up in the air, right there. So not a big deal. Then jump across. Miss all those coins. And get to the end. So there are the 3 coins for that one. I was glad to be done with that stage. That one just was not a fun one for me. Wiggler Floodlands. This one, on the other hand, is fun. You have to beat the rising swamp waters. And so hop off of... You can actually get that if you hop from just a slightly higher platform. You won't need to use the Wiggler to get up there. And this right here is really tricky. You have to get this Koopa, get his shell before the Wiggler comes and knocks him down. And then you use it to break that, get your second star coin, and go through the pipe before the swamp rises and kills you. So that is a very timing specific one that took me a few tries to get right. And the last one is right up here. You may be tempted to jump up to the top and go in a pipe, but there's the not up the pipe, but if you land on up there, you don't want to go back down because the swamp will probably get you. Then hop on up and go through the yellow pipe and take it to the end. So yeah, that's a fun level. Kind of mixes things up from just being a side scroller. And then finally come to Iggys Swingchains Castle. And yeah, this is similar to what was in New Super Mario Bros. U. Those giant waves of lava. So there's the first star coin. It kind of appears in your path, very easy to get. The second one is the trickiest one in this stage. So after you get past this area, and I just go ahead and get these coins just for fun. Careful of the lava. And the second coin is right down here. You'll see a little ledge, so just slide down. Be careful not to touch that or you will die instantly. Jump to the chain, and there's a second one. Wait for the lava wave to pass, and you can use the dry bones to bounce back onto the chain. Pretty handy. Go to the end here, and there is an item at the end if you want it. Just points as well. Points if you're already powered up. Head on in. Take the stairs up. And jump in the cannon once again to fight Iggy. And so this one felt very familiar. I guess all the boss battles are pretty much the same, but he will run onto the ceiling and shoot 3 projectiles at you, and one of them will create a monster in the lava. So just avoid these. Very easy. They'll pop up. Looks like the guys from Super Mario Galaxy, which is very cool. Go hop down. Don't do what I did. But get him before he goes in the pipe, and then just avoid the shell. He'll go back and forth about 3 times. And just be ready for him to pop out of his shell, like right there, and try to get him before he goes back in. That way you won't have to go through more of these cycles. So I'll have to get him 2 more times. Avoid that lava hippo or whatever it is. Get him right there on the head. avoid his attacks. And then right here, when he goes back into the pipe, up on his head, and that's it for him. And that takes care of World 5. And in the next video, I will show you the actual secret stage for World 5, which is a parabeetle level. It's really fun, and there's lots of opportunities to get extra lives. So thanks for checking this out and hanging out with me. This was a long one, and I will see you in the next video.